I will stop using Twitter forever. Deji Adeyanju reacts after Nigerian government lift Twitter ban. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The joy of having Twitter back after banning it for several months has got a lot of Nigerians jubilating and reacting across social media. Well, in case you do not know, the almighty ban that was placed on Twitter have been lifted, and of course people are happy. My heart is actually filled with joy for those people whose businesses were built on Twitter. I don't know if they can reach across their clients, reach across their businesses, sincerely, try to salvage it of what is left. But sincerely, our heart is full of joy. Just imagine being in a country like Nigeria is when you're going to be seeing such kind of things happen for no just reason, no just cause. So at the end of the day, Twitter has lifted the ban and voila, everybody is happy. In fact, I'm sure that a lot of tweets, a lot of things that have been tweeted, now. Twitter is one of the most biggest apps when you start mentioning apps that are really, has a very large range of people using it. Okay, let's find out more about the news in detail. Please stay with us. While reacting to the update on Twitter, a Nigerian human rights activist and convener of a concerned Nigerian group, Deji Adeyanju, has just shared an update on Twitter. On his page, he said, "I will stop using Twitter forever if it is confirmed that they agreed to give access to their back-end to the Nigerian government to delete anti-government tweets or tweets the government find offensive." Remember, the Nigerian government gave the same social media platform Twitter some obligations to meet before they will lift the ban. Without any doubt, it is so certain that the requirements have been met and that Nigerians can now have access to the platform without the help of a VPN. According to Deji Adeyanju, he said he will completely disable his Twitter account if any post that goes against the Nigerian government will be removed or flagged. So many Nigerians have reacted to Deji Adeyanju's tweet. See what few of them said. "Dude, it is not possible. Calm yourself." Another user said, "And so what?" Another user said, "Nothing like that, bro. Not possible. Twitter cannot be pushed to do that." Another replied, "How many days remain for the government to go?" Another user commented, "What do you expect government to say in order to save their face?" Another commented, "So abeg never go first, just observe first. If you get as e be, then you open your app. Plenty of us go register am. I'm very sure of this." Another opined, "Twitter can never do that now. Haba. If Twitter were to do that, you would know how many others will ask for access to Twitter's backend. It is not possible." Another said, "If they do that, they should get ready to lose all Nigerians on Twitter. We are heading over to LinkedIn or any other platform we see fit for our cause." Oh my goodness. Another commented, "I find this tweet very sensible. Let our influencers not fail us." Okay. Well, fellow Nigerians, let me let me say this. Well, I don't want to believe that it actually happened. It's actually very thoughtful he raised this. If, they gave Nigeria access to their back end. Sincerely, no. There is nothing that... The fear of Nigeria is the beginning of wisdom. Yes, so Deji has said that if it is actually true that the Nigerian government have access to the back end, that he's no longer going to be using Twitter. And of course, there's going to be a whole lot of people who are going to do that too. So be sincere, that is just the truth. How can they have access to the back end? Like, why? No. Shouldn't be. So they want to tell, no. Twitter past that level. What do you Nigerians think? I think this is a political move for 2023. Really? I don't think it's any political move. They banned it and they removed it. What is there to politicize about? I do not think so. I do not think so. Maybe, okay, it might be a political move if actually they are going to be campaigning on Twitter. Huh? Wisdom. Okay, don't mind me. But it might actually be a political move if at the end of the day they're bringing their campaign on social media. That means they're bringing it back for themselves. So, is it politicizing? Okay. You will lose your livelihood on collecting grants on Nigerians' youth's head. So think wise. Some people can just be like, come on. Deji, okay, Nigerians are lazy youth. Wow. Coming from somebody who is a Nigerian and who is a youth. Okay. I will follow suit if this news of back-end access to despotic Buhari's junta is correct, because I am an avid critic of this worst government since 1960. A cursed government from the pit of hell, oh my goodness, that has deployed millions of Nigeria into abject poverty. I pray Twitter will never do such. Well, people and their own opinion, different stroke for different folks, but sincerely, it is not going to be very sensible. If you find out that Twitter did this, Deji, what you said will happen. No, some people will be like, what is it? No, except for those who actually their businesses are based on Twitter and they don't go into criticizing. But if really it happens, and for all those who come and lash out against the government sincerely, that means they're going to be going elsewhere. They'll find another app that can give them that advantage of not having, access to the back end. The Nigerian government not having access to the back end. For me, I think Twitter is rather too, big, but I also think that the Nigerian government, sincerely, they're not to be trusted. So if sincerely, they're not to be trusted, yes. They don't want you to have your privacy. They don't want you to say what you want to say. And they also want to spank you without wanting you to cry. So if the influencers actually check it out, and if you are good to go, let them announce, so that at the end of the day, people who always go and criticize, they don't criticize, and before you know what's going on, something has happened. But it's actually a wonderful news. People are jubilating, people are happy. Like me, my own particular concern is those who have actually built businesses there and they have lost a lot. I just wish that they can, and I hope they can actually salvage what they can salvage and, try to rebuild again. Sincerely, it is not funny. One thing that also is going to be remembered by this almighty administration. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. And until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.